contested shots and being able to rebound and push it on offense. Then offensively, I really enjoyed the Henryville game. They had a guy that couldn't miss, and we were going shot for shot with him for a long time. And those were definitely my favorite parts.
Right. And then how did it feel last night to get that victory?
Oh, it felt amazing. It kind of felt like football there for a while until we got that win, and glad we got on that.
Right.
Got on that winning streak, or hopefully making a winning streak a little earlier in the season.
Right. And to have and to 20, you've gone several games, let's say that, without a win. And then to get that win, were you a little nervous wondering, can we hold on to this? Is this gonna happen?
We kind of felt like that the couple games. We let a couple slip, the Dub in the Henryville game, but it felt like that time in the New Wash game we handled it much better. We got that lead that we had seen in a couple games now, and we were able to hold on to it a little better.
Right. And as far as the team, you want to talk a little bit about the coach and everything, and your teammates there. You want to brag on a little bit of them?
Oh yeah. Jaden had a great game, which is only his second game back, and he had a great game. Braxton Dean played great offensively and defensively. He was guarding their great Arthur. He was playing good. And Jackson, he was rebounding well. Yeah. And Coach Nice is always positive. He's always talking to us. And even with his voice, it's a little hard to hear him sometimes. But I always try to see him and see what he wants us to get into.
Isn't it amazing, though, they can hear you? Like, I love a good coach, and a good coach. Whenever the crowd's roaring and everybody's laughing or not laughing, but talking and just cheering you on, but you hear that coach. It's like I always think it's like the shepherd and the sheep. You know what I mean? The sheep always hears the shepherd when he speaks.
Yeah, I think like Adam's been really good about having eyes on me all the time, and especially going through those who look at me, what do you want, and then he'll go and talk to his teammates, and then all of them. A lot of us have gotten in the habit during the first free throw when we know it's dead, like they're trying to look at me, and just building good habits there. Again, like it's a team effort. Like our staff is super good about communicating, especially when Coach Billy, he's really loud, and Coach Albert, he's got a great booming voice that normally I'm pretty soft spoken here, but I've learned to find my voice. And I'm just glad. Like again, when you have eyes on you, and they're not, I know they're with me there, and I know they're with each other. Like we held them more last night than we have in the past. We talked on defense. And it starts to come. We talk defensively, and that goes offensively. I really give our bench credit because they haven't scouted certain things that they had scouted, or that we had scouted that they were doing, and then we were talking on the bench, which helped out a lot. So, that's stuff like get closer. Like I do believe that from what I've seen in the past, that we are closer, that we are like for each other, and that's awesome. So, and we're gonna keep building on that. If you have that good foundation, you can continue.
Definitely. Well, it's exciting, and a little bit of notes there. This is. They said that Caden Romero did really good on his rebounds. Bragging on him.
Yeah,
he played great.
Yeah, Caden battled down there. Stepped out, hit a few shots for us. Caden's really reliable on offense, and he's just a big body down there. Again, where he's used to being the biggest guy on the floor, and now he's got to learn to put a body into somebody, and he's doing that. And Jackson's been really good for him. They feed off each other. I can't say enough about Jackson's leadership for our bigs, just about how to play hard. Like the guy doesn't take play hard, and he's good about understanding certain matchups, and talking to him. You hear him all the time. He pushed Caden in position. Caden didn't play with him before, and he was on Caden to push.
Awesome.
And so now we got a front court with Jackson and Braxton and Caden and Les and Alex splits time. They're all pushing each other, and when we split to go guard post, they're all going at each other, which is awesome to see. And then Adam, he comes up from football, and he's quick, and now he's pushing guys in transition and pushing guys in conditioning. So they're learning it's important that you're set, but if your teammates aren't set, then our team's not set. So pushing each other and being accountable, not just for yourself, for each other, is awesome. And I can't say both these guys are just super important to what we're doing. Caden played big last night.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of him.
Jaden Cheatwood with his threes.
Yeah, Jaden. I think we missed Jaden a little bit the first game. Just he was practicing with us.
He had the injury.
Yeah, he was injured. And, again, he's one of our more experienced guys. But just his shot making was big last night. He made some big shots there in the fourth quarter. He got us going, low one-legged runner, and then just stepping up. Adam makes a great one more pass to him. Steps up, makes it through. Gives us some spacing there with Evan on the wings that we didn't have necessarily there to begin the season with. And he just and he helps Adam handle the ball too. It's Adam, Evan, and Jaden, Wyatt, Chess team handling the ball there. They're late, and just when you got 3 guys out there who can handle it, it's super. Just the coach is like, oh, you got 3 guys out there who can handle it. Then when Adam gets trapped, he knows Jaden's right there. When Jaden gets trapped, Adam's right there. So they feed off each other, which I saw in the summer right away. I thought we had those guys pretty good.
Right. And then now the player of the game for Tom Fultz and Roger Pennington, they chose Braxton Dean.
Yeah. Braxton's been working. He was right there with us in the gym this summer, staying after and working on his stuff. My big challenge with Braxton is just to not think so much. Not think so much and just go out and play hard and guard guys. And he stepped up to the challenge defensively. Like, he's got a good frame on him. And like I said, he's stronger than what he gives himself credit for. A lot of our guys are. They're stronger than what they think. Last night, I thought he played within himself. And his big thing is taking good shots, taking the right shots. Again, he just did a good job. He stepped up to the challenge, and he was intense from the get-go. Sometimes I think, not just him, but just sometimes we're a little slow out the gate. I don't know. I don't think we're nervous. I just think we want to make sure we do the right thing so much that we get more tight. And I thought, again, I believe he did a great job of keeping our guys loose, keeping our guys intense and having energy. And when he's got energy, he's a different ball player. And last night, his energy was through the roof. He drove it well. He finished well. He was strong. And I think his defense really helped his offense too. Like, he gets a good stop, then he gets a little baseline 15-footer, then he got to the rim, Peyton gets a nice pass to him. He finishes, so he gets about 6 points there in the first half. Then he ends with 14 and 7. Those are the types of games. Like, it's just the cherry on top, and he's got good energy. So he's super important to what we're doing. I thought he stepped up and played great last night. That was what we've been coaching him to do, coaching all of our guys to do. And I thought he was one of many who stepped the tone last night with their energy. Again, it was a group effort. But yeah, like at the end of the game, he really stood out.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. All right, let's talk about the holiday tourney and how excited are you about that, Adam?
I'm super excited. I love to get to play our county rivals.
Yeah.
And, we got Eastern first.
Yeah.
We talked about them a little bit today. Looking forward to them and trying to get one back.
Right. And what about you, Jackson?
Definitely looking forward to it. It's definitely a different type of ball game when you have this much hype going into it with your rivalries and county.
Yeah. And tell us about Eastern, I guess what you know about Eastern. I mean, what kind of game are they going to be playing? Are they going to, they're pretty tough.
Yeah, so they start a big guy who's like 6'8". He played football for him, and he's a big physical body, so it'll be a good game for our bigs. But he's slower, and I feel like we'll have the advantage speed-wise in the post. And they got a great shooter in Bannett, and then a good ball handler in Anderson. We'll be ready for him.
Right. So you guys, the first game, Salem and Eastern, and then it'll be West Washington and Borden, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Coach, how do you feel about all that?
Yeah, like I said, we know their personnel pretty well. Boston played a few times. Like I said, I got a lot of respect for Coach Weatherford over there. Played against him when he's over with Coach Nash at Borden. But Eastern's got a nice ball player. I think Kate Anderson's a really solid ball handler. Like, he's got really good ball skills. Big guy down low. Miller, not a lot of 6'9" dudes. And so, right, so you got to prepare for that. And he takes up a lot of space and he plays hard. And then Cody Bannett, he's got a great shot. He likes having a close three. So, and they're an experienced ball club. Like, they both those Temple boys too. Like, they know how to play the right way. So it'll be a great challenge for us. But like I said, we continue to prep and continue to be more concerned about what we do at the end of the day. Again, we just got to keep prepping. And I love the holiday tournament for that reason. You just get off of school and you take a on Friday, you got down now and play some ball and go play for some hardware. I say, like, Eastern just they're big, they're strong, they run a lot of good offense, and I think it'll be a great test and a great challenge for us, which we're definitely up for. I think we'll match up with them really well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to going in there and playing. We've already played in two sold-out environments.
I know. I wondered. Well, that'll be a big advantage because you guys are used to playing. I mean, you like a big audience, right?
Yeah.
So one of those things, like,
you're demanding it, right?
like we played in front of those crowds. We've been in those situations. That's what's great about most of our games. Like, we've been in situations and we worked on close game situations, and we've just been close with them. So I think that's going to pay off in the long run. And guys, like, again, New Wash, we're up 11, and then they cut it to 2. And, I tell them, then don't break. So we had a little bit to us, but we didn't break and came back and up on about 12. So it's just this game preps you for this stuff. And I love that's kind of like early mid-season when you go play these teams, and you've seen them play a few times. They've seen you play a few times, and so it's just going to be a good challenge for us. And, super excited to go against Coach Weatherford. Like I said, love going against him as a player. Just have all the respect for him. Those doing over there, people. And, again, I know our guys are ready, and I know he's going to be on the side. So it's going to be exciting starting off the state. So it'll be a good one to get started.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And these are the best times of your life. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're just going to have so much fun and watching everybody. Of course, all the alumni, everybody that comes in for the holiday tourney. So it's always a big turnout.
Yeah, it is. It's always exciting getting to compete for some hardware.
I think Borden's kind of a tight area there. You know, everybody kind of.
We played there my junior year. Lost our last second shot there to them, and it's a cool gym to play in. It's back there on top of it. And the Borden Braves love basketball. Houston Musketeers love basketball. The Washington Senators love basketball. And for a Tuesday night, just kind of a shout out to our crowd. Man. Like, that was awesome to see them come support our guys on Tuesday. And, so I was like, you got 4 schools there that live and breathe ball right in the winter. And so I would not be shocked if it's back there too. And plus, like, you got the West Washington fans just want to come see the ball. All 4 county schools right now. And again, I tell people this all the time. Like, Southern Indiana basketball is really, really good. Really good. It's really, really solid. And once you come see a good game, like one of those things like pick your boys. Who's playing on Friday? Who's playing on Saturday? Go catch one. Right. So now you got 4 teams who are very well coached and run very good stuff, and that there's some newness to it as well. Like I played in, but never coached them. I mean, coach coming here for us, so like a lot of respect for him. And it's his first holiday tournament, so now we're all like, it's going to be awesome. Right? It's going to be awesome. I think there's a lot of buzz around basketball around here, which is great to see.
Absolutely,
it's just good for the sport, and it's good for the area. I'm looking forward to it. I know our guys are too.
Right. Well, it's going to be it's definitely a fun time, and I know you guys are looking forward to all that. And you know what they say, the things they say about Salem basketball is you guys are fun to watch. Everybody's enjoying watching you guys. So, I mean, are you having that much fun on the court?
100%. I love playing.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Jackson?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, since day one, it felt like practice is finally starting to pay. Put in the work, and finally got some wins. Practice that, different type of energy after coming up.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes you just got to remember that, kind of, I hear, people say sometimes you just got to remember what a win feels like. And now you got that. Now it's time to let's do this, right? Keep doing. Yeah. But I do think, you've got a great team. You got a good future. And of course, we're still early into this because is it 28 games? I hate to keep saying that.
22 guaranteed. And then if you have some success late in the season, you can make a run.
That's a lot of games. Yeah. And keeping everybody healthy and keeping everybody. Yeah. So drink your fluids and get your rest, right?
Yeah.
You always say drink water, eat food.
Yeah, drink water.
I love that. Drink water, eat food. I love that. So what do you guys have any kind of a ritual before the game that you're going to be doing this coming Friday night? Good. And I'm sure grab something in McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
That's where I eat.
That's what he meant. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that's what he meant, right? Yeah.
And then just really hooting and hollering. I mean, we brought the energy last night.
I love that.
Game, and we were a whole different team, really.
Yeah, coming into last night, I mean, just the energy just came in knowing we were good. I mean, I think we came into that game knowing we were full.
I love that. And so this is encouraging anyone listening right now. Please come out and be cheering these guys on, right?
Yeah.
You guys work good under pressure and also a loud noise, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, and you need to take care of your voice.
I'm letting Jackson.
We need some hot tea or something over here. But anyway, well, hopefully you guys can maybe do some lip reading too, right? Hand signals, hand signs, or something. Yeah, I'm horrible lip reader. It'd be bad for me, Coach and I. You'd be screaming. But anyway, well, I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, guys. And I'm so excited that happened last night and coming in today. And did it feel just great walking around the halls today?
Yeah, it was like a weight was off our shoulders. It felt amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, bringing everybody together and we just got to get people, keep coming out, keep doing it, and believing in you. And I know your coach believes in you. I know the community believes in you, and I definitely believe in you guys. And I know, we're all cheering you on. So good luck. Okay, we'll be
Thank
having
you.
our black and gold on. Okay, all right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Best of luck. Okay. All right, and I believe we're going to have.
Thanks, Becky.
Thank you, Jalen. Thank you. Congratulations again. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, and we do have, I believe, West Washington will be coming on over here. The coach could not be with us, but we do have the actual team, a couple of the team players with us. And of course, we have Titan Williams and Jackson Cameron with us, and they're talking right now. I want to thank McDonald's for allowing us to come here and do Coach's Corner. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Don't forget they've got specials. They still have some of that pumpkin spice left. They also have their lattes, to their milkshakes, to their McFlurries, to the McRibs, and all the great things they have. So bye, guys. Thank you. And we have got coming in now, we have Titan Williams and Jackson Cameron, and we'll load you guys up here and from West Washington. And thank you guys for coming in tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Good. Did you guys get something to eat? I hope you did.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Well, Senators are 1-3 so far this season, and you've got a new coach and Jamie Cummings, and he couldn't be here with us tonight, but let's talk a little bit about what grade are you in?
Oh, we're both seniors.
Seniors. Okay,
Yep.
awesome. Are you the only two seniors, or?
No, we also have Kenton Chase and Ian Rosenbaum are our other two seniors. We've got 4 seniors on the team this year.
That's awesome. So have you guys, tell us about your career. How long have you been playing basketball?
The 4 of us, we've been playing since we were in 2nd grade, and
Oh, wow.
basketball is the sport that we've played the longest together, and it's been the most fun. We've had a bunch of great times over the past 10 years playing basketball.
Right. And as far as like starting out, like go back to when you're talking about, when you're younger, starting out. I mean, it's amazing how many kids or how many, guys or how many players come out. And then it just starts going down and dwindling.
Yeah.
So now we're down to 4, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I guess almost the 3 Musketeers, but in D'Artagnan, right?
Yeah.
adding that 4th one. But going back on the season and everything, and as far as your senior year, let's hear a little bit about yourself and what position do you play?
I'm pretty much a forward on the team. I get the ball a lot in the post, and usually I'm guarding one of the bigger players. We have a lot of me and Ian are really the only two players that are over 6 feet tall. So me and Ian get tasked with matching up with all the other team's big men.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then I am probably, you could say, a shooting guard, and usually I'm the one coming off screens for like a 3, or I can handle it some too, go on a pick and roll, beat it in the post to tighten me in if I need to also.
How does it feel being seniors? Like, have you guys stepped into the leadership role?
Yeah, it's definitely been a lot different this year, like especially on our team with Holden Russell and Colton Brown, 2 freshmen that play a lot of varsity. We've always just been together with us, and like last year we had Lane Hofler in front of us as a senior. The year before we had Caden Zink and Mason Cox last year. There's always been some people to like look up to. Our freshman year was the senior class was like Holden Bousman, Jake Strange, and all them. So it's a lot different seeing us in those roles, trying to provide leadership for those freshmen like Holden and Colton, and Hayden Morrow has been playing a lot for us too.
That makes a big difference. You know what I mean? 'Cause, yeah, now all of a sudden all eyes are on you guys, right?
Yeah.
You kind of got to be that glue to keep people together too, right? All right, well, we got a new coach and Coach Cummings, and tell us a little about him. And I've not officially met him yet.
Well, when I first met Coach Cummings, I knew that he was like a straightforward guy, and he'll tell you the truth, no matter if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I think that's like a good thing someone could have, especially when you're playing basketball, because it can help you get better in the long run.
Right. How's that felt like having a new coach your senior year, I guess? Has that been a little bit trying to get used to him and him get used to you guys? Or
Yeah, I feel like in the summer it was just him trying to get used to us and us trying to get used to him. But now since the season started, I feel like we're starting to put it together.
right? Yeah. And going back on also the games, let's talk about the right before Thanksgiving, the Salem game.
That was a pretty good game. We started out kind of slow. We got down by, I believe it was about 10 points there in the third quarter, and then out of nowhere, we just turned it on, and we were able to get back out in front and just take the game away from Salem.
Was there something that was said? I mean, what got everybody so motivated? That was because it was a big turnaround, wasn't it? Don't you feel?
I think it was we started pressuring them a little bit more on defense, and we forced a couple turnovers and got easy baskets off of them.
Yeah. And now, and what kind of game do you guys usually run? Do you guys run like more of a, like a fast-paced game, or are you guys more slow? What do you guys kind of consider yourself?
We can play it either way. Like sometimes we're going to look to get the ball out and push, especially with Kenton and Holden, two very good like point guards that can get the ball out in space. But then we have games like the Paola game where the final score is 32-29. So a lot slower paced game. Wasn't a lot of fast breaks. I don't even remember any fast break points we had that game, but it really just depends on the opponent that we're playing. And if we feel like we can get out and run on a team, then we're going to get out and run on a team. But if we are playing a team that's a lot faster than us, then we're going to try to slow it down and get them to play just like us.
Well, not to put you guys too much on the spot there, but like, okay, so you've got 4 seniors, and what's the other makeup of the team?
We got 2 freshmen and a sophomore.
Okay.
We're 7 deep on
Okay.
varsity.
Oh, wow.
And then we have a couple sophomores on JV, and then the rest is mainly freshmen.
Wow. No room for injuries, right?
Yeah, I think we have about
Yeah.
12 players right now throughout both teams, JV and varsity. I think there's only 12 players right now that are healthy that can play.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that happens sometimes, though. So going back on the Eastern game, you guys lost Eastern, but I guess maybe for the county tourney, you guys might turn this around coming up this weekend.
Yeah, that's definitely the plan. Hopefully we can just play the winner of whoever wins between Salem and Eastern in that championship game. That's the goal. And playing Salem again, that would be like a nice game. Like West Washington and Salem, one of the biggest rivalries around. I'd love to get the chance to play Eastern again, coming off that double overtime loss. That I think we all agree that we had a very good chance of winning, and we think that we should have won that game.
That was a crazy game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You were going to say something about it?
Well, I was going to say that we should have won, but we probably missed about 10 or 12 of our free throws, and all it would have taken is just 2 or 3 of those going in, and we would have had to win.
Right. The coach had you the next day at practice doing free throws.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had one of those coaches years ago too. I understand. What about then on the as far as the tournament? You play Borden. Do you know anything about Borden? What kind of game? Of course, Borden's always tough.
Yeah, and they all obviously everybody knows they got Casey Nash, one of the probably the best players in Southern Indiana, scored 51 against Eastern. If we know that if we can limit him, that we have a good chance of winning.
Mm-hmm. And you haven't played Borden yet, have you?
No, we've not played Borden.
Will you play them in the regular season then? You will.
Yeah.
Later on. Okay. So that's going to be kind of a matchup. Have you been watching, done any scouting and kind of kept some ideas of them, or got some?
Yeah, we've been watching some film on them before practice.
Yeah, and really we just Casey Nash, like Jackson said, very good player that we're gonna have to try to slow down. But there's a lot of other players on that team that they can score. They're a fast team. They're gonna play aggressively. So we're just gonna have to try to get them kind of like a Paola game to play how we want to play and get them to fall into what we want to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's a good strategy. Hopefully it'll come out and we'll see for sure. But it's always a good time. So how do you feel? Do you guys work good under pressure because this is going to be a lot of people? I mean, a good turnout.
I just feel like a lot of our games since we've been in junior high, it didn't really matter who the team was. It was always a close game. So we are definitely used to these pressure situations. And the 4 of us, we've all been playing varsity now for the past 2 years now. So this is our 3rd year. So we're definitely used to the big crowds and the big time games like the holiday tournament.
Right. And that kind of gets you going. Don't you feel like your adrenaline going? Yeah. It kind of gets you the crowd roaring.
I'd definitely rather have a big crowd with 2 big cheer blocks than just
Yeah.
a weekend game where there's not many people there.
Yeah, I agree. I think that feels good. So I hope everybody comes out to this. I think it'll be a lot of alumni comes out too. Yeah. So let's talk about what do you got with your plans after school?
I definitely think we're both going to be going to college. I would like to probably go to Indiana University, major in media, just do whatever I can after that.
Maybe come back and do announcing for me. How about that?
That sounds good to me.
I'd like that. All right, what about you?
I'm planning to go to college. Don't know where yet, but planning to major in like sports administration or sports management.
Mm-hmm. So sports have been, I mean, like big influence and big part of your life, right?
Yes, so.
Yeah. Well, and it really, I mean, it's a good motivator too, you know. And sometimes there's a lot of other things that can be, you know, as far as like video games and stuff and things. So it's really, but you really have to stay focused on the game right now. I mean, right?
Yeah, and like me and Jackson, we play basketball, baseball, and football. We've been playing it since 7th grade together. So we've definitely been around sports a lot, and that's definitely going to be a change after this year. But we're just looking to enjoy the rest of this basketball season and baseball season when it comes up.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure you said you played football then.
Yep.
Then yeah, I knew you guys did. But is that something that I mean, have you felt like that's kind of got you in condition for this and got you ready for basketball season?
In some ways, yes, but football and basketball, conditioning wise, is kind of two completely different things. For football, it's like about each play is about 10 seconds and you get a break. But there are some times in basketball games when you're just going up and down constantly. So there are some similarities, but there's also a lot of differences, and it is a big change going from football to basketball.
Mm-hmm. Would you say the same?
Yeah, I would definitely say the same. It's in football, you're much more breaks than basketball.
Right. What about then the coach? Is he kind of big on working out and doing weights and I guess practicing a lot, or you know, what's that like?
Well, I know me and Ty didn't do this because we played football, but there was fall workouts for anybody that wasn't in a fall sport the whole beginning of the school year, but until we started actual practice. And then at our school, we have a PE class where you can go lift. So
That's great.
That.
Yeah. Do you feel like being a senior, and I guess like starting off, because you know we're still early into the season, there's still quite a few more games. Do you feel like that your team has grown quite a bit already? Do you feel like that bond and team, I guess, teamwork?
Yeah, that bond has always been there between us, and especially now with these freshmen and sophomores coming up and playing with us, I feel like that bond is really getting together a lot better now, and we really know, because we know the seniors, we all know how each other plays and everybody's tendencies, but I think we're just now starting to figure out what Holden and Colton and Hayden are going to do when they get in the game. So I think that's something we can really build off of going into this holiday tournament.
I mean, if you're talking, the underclassmen, that's quite a bit to be playing varsity level. It's a big difference,
Big difference going from 8th grade straight into a varsity game.
Exactly. Yeah. That was almost years ago, unheard of. So, but now, it seems like, it works. And of course it's good. It's actually good playing time and good growth for them,
We've already seen Holden and Colton grow just from over the summer, really. They've already gotten a lot better, and they've been able to score a lot better and get the ball in places where it needs to go.
Right. And so I guess as far as you guys got anything, any certain songs you guys do before games, any kind of certain, I guess?
Well, we always say a prayer before we go out for warm-ups.
I love that. Okay.
And then if we win, we always sing the school song in the locker room.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's good. I love that. Well, you guys, let's see here. So, and I guess some things that you guys are going to be working on before you hit the Borden, the holiday tourney, or I guess before you hit Borden, just going to be working on your free throws.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Well, those are hard.
Yeah.
And I guess just keep doing what you're doing, right? I guess
try to get everybody healthy. Kenton and Ian have both been sick this week, so trying to get them healthy and 100% by Friday, and just try to work on some things that we've seen that we weren't too successful in the past few games, and try to build on that in this holiday tournament.
I think that's the thing too with basketball. Out of all the sports, you have so many games, and it's so demanding. When you're not in games, you're in practice, and then also this is also the time when there's a lot of like colds, flus, and all that going around too. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult time, but I mean, basketball is what we all love and have been playing since second grade. So we're definitely ready for every single game, and we're really going to miss it when it's over. So we're just going to try to enjoy it while we still have it.
Yeah, take every minute in, you guys. Well, you guys are awesome. So come back and see me. We'll let you get out of here. And if you need more food, water and food, and they always said water and food. I think that's what they said earlier. Salem. Their motto is water and food. All right, thank you guys. Thank you, West Washington Senators, and that was Titan Williams and Jackson Cameron. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. Okay. All right. Have a good night. Okay. Good luck. We'll see you Friday and Saturday. Okay. All right. So that was West Washington Senators, and we're going to be moving in very shortly here with the Eastern Musketeers. And I want to thank them for coming in. Their coach couldn't be with them tonight, but they brought some of the players, some seniors, and I appreciate that for sure. And it looks like with Eastern is 2-3 on the season. Wins over the West Washington Senators and the Crawford County. So we just talked a little bit about that game. That was a close game with West Washington. So I do like seeing all the schools tonight have come in and talked a little bit to each other, and I love that for sure. But we do have a lot going on in sports. Actually, tonight we'll have later on after Coach's Corner, we'll have the Hornets at the Pacers. We'll join that after Coach's Corner, and we can see if we can get Eastern on over here. Maybe they're ready. And okay, come on over. The invitation's in the mail. Okay, come on over. We're glad to have you with us tonight. And also, let's see, we have Coach with us tonight. And tell us who you brought with you. Well, let's get you guys all saddled up here. Get your headphones on here. All right. And we're going to be appreciate it. And you were busy tonight. Had a lot going on.
We did. Busy time of year for everybody.
Isn't it true? So, yeah.
This is, I brought with me sophomore Brody Temple.
Yeah.
He plays center forward for us. And, so he'll be speaking on behalf of the team tonight.
Brody, I hear you all the time on the radio. Eli is talking about you all the time. Good things.
I called one of the games with him, one of the girls' games with him. So.
Yeah, he does a great job. Yeah. Well, now I get confused. Did you have a little bit of an injury, or?
Me and my brother both did.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So I sprained my ankle like really bad. It was. They think it was like something with one of my ligaments in my ankle, and then my brother, he broke his collarbone.
Oh yeah. Everybody doing better then, right on that?
Everybody's better. Both of them practicing,
Okay.
and so Brody's actually played a game. And so we got looking forward to the return and for all of us to be healthy. The flu's hit us like it has everyone, and so been struggling in that area. But yeah, it's good to have the Temple boys back practicing with us.
Wouldn't you say you can't keep good men down? Right?
Yes, right.
Right. Well, and I just was talking about that with West Washington. We were talking about basketball. Seems like it's the sport that's got so many games, and you're also at a time of year when there's so many cold flus and sicknesses going on too, that you have to can't let yourself get run down. And going back to what Salem said was water and food. That's what they.
Yeah, hydration.
Hydration. Yeah.
This flu that's going around, it kind of takes your appetite. But yeah, hydration is key. I think Brody and the team would tell you that the key is staying hydrated for sure. You're not getting calories. You need to stay hydrated.
Right. I think we've learned that. Don't you feel too that like we've learned that how important it is to stay hydrated, keeping that water going from years ago, you used to see cramps all the time. And I think that's probably solved some of that by knowing that we keep hydrated, keep that water going. And
Absolutely. We do a lot of cardio, and then in basketball by nature is sprints. And so it's real hard, explosive, cutting and moving. And so if you don't have the right hydration, it's going to cramp you up.
yeah, definitely. And that's important as an athlete to take care of yourself. And I know Coach, yeah. Take care of yourself. Okay, Brady. I know. I'll put reading on that. But so far this season, you did just we just talked about you guys beating West Washington. That was a tough game.
Yeah, I didn't get to play that game. I wasn't able to play that game. We had Caleb Bongible. He played a really good game. Cody and Kate Anderson, they really stepped up and got the win for us that night. And I think it just kind of proved to them that they didn't need me and KT to help them win, and they could do it on their own.
Wow, that's awesome sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
Did that make you proud to hear that?
Yes. We, our message is always stay connected, love each other and trust each other. And so, we had a hard fought game with them 2 overtimes and we prevailed, but it was good win for us. And then we propelled that on into the next game, and we was fortunate enough to win it. So,
And that was against
Crawford
County. Yeah, that's yeah.
That was my first game back.
Okay. How was that to get back? Were you a little nervous at first?
Going up for a rebound first play was a little strange, but it was about like practice, just keeping your mind on straight, thinking about the game, don't worry about any of the fans or anything, just going out there and playing. And I think that's the best thing you can do coming off of an injury. And once you get in your rhythm, you're playing, you don't think about it. So.
Right. Brody, what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. Oh wow. You've got a lot of height, don't you? I mean, yeah, that's great. Yeah. So how does it feel? Have you played basketball like since you were little, or what's your career?
Yeah, I played basketball probably since the day I could walk.
Instead of a pacifier, they handed you a basketball.
Yeah. My grandpa played for Eastern. My dad played for Eastern, and then me and KT were third generation playing for Eastern. So
that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So how many sophomores do you have on?
4.
2, and then we have 2 foreign exchange students.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, that's great. So as far as we talked about this, like when they start getting you run back to when, the elementary days, there's so many that goes out, you have so many kids that come out to play basketball, and then it just starts getting less and less and less when they get in high school. Do you feel that way?
No, it is. It's a truth. There's so many other avenues that kids can get into.
Yeah.
So many, social events. Just yes, and that it's true at every program except a large school. But we have good numbers this year, and just looking ahead, our numbers are much going to be much improved over the next few years. But yes, it is a problem.
Right.
And then kids just get involved in other things, and it's time consuming. You have to have a passion for it,
right?
And then you have to have the time for it. So it is one of the issues that we face. The smaller schools face is numbers. But last year we only had 15 total. This year we started out with 22. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's good for us. So we're happy.
Yeah, definitely. And I know that makes it good for your program for sure. So Brody, when you got hurt, have you been doing a lot of rehab then, I guess, on that?
Yeah, so the first 4 weeks I was in a boot, and I did not like the crutches. So my grandparents, they had a little scooter, and I rode around on that about for 4 weeks, and then I started slowly walking on it. I went to a rehab place in Hamburg, and that got me going into practice to where I could go up and down and that. And me and my brother were seeing a trainer in Madison, and he's really helping us with just getting our movement and our jumping ability and all of our quickness back from where it was at.
Right. Do you feel like as a coach, do you feel, coach, that you like it's important to make sure, watching the injuries, we know that's a big thing too.
It is. It's somewhat out of my hands. We
Right.
have trainers
Yeah.
on staff at school, and then they have the ability to seek other professionals. And so, years ago, as a coach, you had to do your own taping, you had to do your own rehab, and you had basically do it all. But anymore, you got professional people that's involved. So we more or less just turn it over to them, and they keep us informed, and basically tell us when they're ready to go, when they can go. And so we're glad, that Brody's back. We're looking forward to getting KT back. But we have professional people in those areas nowadays that we didn't have, and it was afforded to us in the past like it is now. So that's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
It's
I think,
absolutely
you
great.
never, years ago, I'm with you on that. Years ago, you never heard of a team having, especially a high school team, having a trainer.
No,
That was usually the bigger time. You just didn't hear it in high school, and I love that now that's the norm, and it's so important to have that.
Yeah, I mean, used to you had to be certified, in a lot of different areas, but now the trainers have taken over. And the kids have all kind of avenues of professional trainers.
That's wonderful.
Yes, it's made that part of coaching much easier.
Yeah, well, sure, you can concentrate on the other and stay focused on it. So let's talk about this holiday tourney coming up. How exciting is that? Just down the road at Borden, right?
Yeah, it's
How bad do you want that?
very, very bad. Seeking number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, we won 3 in a row last year. Looking to win another one this year. Put us 4 in a row. Hopefully this will. I played a little bit last year as a freshman. Got my toes in the water a little bit, and I think now that Jacob's gone, I can put a little more impact on our team because he was a big help or impact for us last year.
Mm-hmm. Have you been, because you guys, hang on, let me get this right. So in regular season, you beat Salem.
We
haven't played Salem yet.
Oh, okay, so it hasn't happened yet. Okay, all right. So the holiday tourney, though, you're going to be playing Salem. That's what I was going to say.
Game,
I thought
Friday
I got
night.
nervous over here. I thought, wait, am I losing it or what? Okay,
No.
Basketball. There's a lot of games.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not played them in regular season yet, but ready for the holiday tourney.
Yeah.
So is that when you got that? Was that a little bit okay? Well, because you've had the chance to play West Washington, so you kind of know a little bit. But Salem's kind of that card you don't know yet. Or have you been watching some tapes? Or
I'm sure they've scouted us. We were able to go to their
oh, they're
game
keeping their
last
eyes
night.
on you. You know that.
Yes. And so, I mean, that's just part of it. They'll do their due diligence, and we've done ours.
Sure.
So, basketball's pretty simple. You shoot a good percentage, you play good defense, you got a chance to compete, and you got a chance to compete, you got a chance to win. So we know what's ahead of us, and I'm sure they do. And so it'll just be a fun night. It's what the holiday tournament's about, and so we're looking forward to it. It'll be a big crowd. And like I said, it's close to home, so that's a good for us. So yeah, we're looking forward to them, and I know that Brody, like I said, he played a little bit last year, but he's got a bigger role to play this year. Has to do some of the rest.
Brody, what position do you play?
I'm probably about a 4 or 5 power forward center. Depends on if we got our 6'8" kid in there.
Yeah, and that is
Aiden.
Yeah,
Aiden
that-
Miller, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is exciting. And then, of course, Borden Gym. That's a nice gym to be playing in. And yeah, it's going to be packed. So do you guys do well with that? I mean, like that loud, that get the energy going and everything?
No, I do. I can't speak for Brody.
Brody,
but
what are you
I
thinking?
think
You
he's
like that?
excited. Yeah.
Loud and
I hope that there's a lot of people there. I like when we're playing, and yesterday at practice was really good. Ball movement was so good. The defense was good yesterday, and I just hope the atmosphere is into the game as much as we are. I know I like when the crowd's getting into it just as much as I am. So.
yeah. Well, and it's a fun time for our area, our community, you know, for everybody, and also there's a lot of alumni, you know, and there's a lot of houses that are divided, you know, where maybe someone went to Salem, someone went to Eastern, someone went to West Washington, you know what I mean, or you know, it's or Borden, you know, and that always brings out the fun side of it all.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is a rivalry within a rivalry.
Yeah.
Up to 4 schools, and so
Yeah.
it will be fun. And like I said, we're looking forward to it, and I'm sure the other teams are. And the atmosphere will be great. Borden will do an excellent job hosting it, so we're prepared. We'll be prepared. Hope all the fans come out to support each team, and our group out cheers, and yells, screams for us.
There you go. Well, yeah, I like the Borden Gym. I like whenever they have their holiday touring. I don't know. It's just a good place. It's just a good Indiana high school gym.
Absolutely.
And I know Eli will be there broadcasting for the Eastern Musketeers, and he'll be excited about that. So
Yes, he will.
he gets very excited, which we're very proud of him. Yeah. You got a lot of people that we encourage them to go to the game and cheer you on, but if they can't make it, or on the way home, they can listen to the game, you know, on the way home too. So
We're tickled that he stepped up.
yeah,
And to do that.
Yeah.
And I haven't obviously got to hear him, but everybody tells me what a good job he's doing.
he's doing fantastic. Yeah. And you probably had fun with him the other night.
Yeah. Eli, he's really good. I didn't get to play with him. KT got to play with him, and I always heard jokes about Eli, and it's good that our alumni is coming back and supporting the team and supporting the culture of Eastern.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that absolutely. And he is. I've talked to a lot of people that have really been praising the alumni to come, you know, step up and be a part. So going back on the a little bit, let's for those maybe, you know, going to be. We were talking about just how many people actually just because they want to come see good Indiana high school basketball. Maybe they don't even have, you know, one of the teams are not even 100%, you know, affiliated with, but they just want to come see the games. So for those that are coming to watch, you know, just good games, tell us about your team. You've got how many seniors, how many juniors and sophomores and freshmen?
Well, we have a pretty balanced team. We got 4 seniors.
Yeah.
And they said pretty balanced. We've got 3 big guys. You know, we've got a host of guards and forwards. But basketball's pretty simple. I mean, it's exciting. It's just Hoosier hysteria. I mean, all that plays a part in that. And it's a holiday tournament. But in the end, you know, it's basketball. And if you shoot the ball fairly well and you defend, you're going to have a chance to win. And so we'll show up and we will play hard. The guys are super about effort, and hopefully we'll shoot the ball well. We shoot the ball well, good things happen.
Right. In the first game, you guys tip off at
6 o'clock.
Or 6 o'clock.
6
a little
o'clock.
earlier. Yeah.
And obviously it's at versus Salem. So we're designated the home team. So look forward to all our fans coming out and getting us going early.
Right, there you go. Then right after that, Salem and Eastern play, and then right after that will be the West Washington and Borden game. And then, of course, then on Saturday night, we continue on with the loser of the first and then
Yes.
Right. So it's going to be a fun time.
It will.
Well, and of course, we want to keep everybody well. Hope everybody stays, that flu bug or whatever's going around. Hopefully we'll fly on out of here, right?
We've certainly had our share of it, and we're had a couple guys out yesterday, a couple more went home today, so I'm sure everybody's going through it. So we'll be good.
Maybe it's like a 24-hour. Maybe it'll be one and done and get over it quickly.
I hope.
Be ready, right?
Yeah.
So Brody, what are you most looking forward to?
As far as the season, or
Well, let's talk. Yeah, the season the season. What do you like to see growth in your teammates?
I think at the beginning of the season we struggled a lot just because there wasn't a lot of leadership on the floor. But with me and KT, with me already coming back and KT, we don't know on him yet, but I think it's just good teaser for next year, I feel like, because Cody Bannett, Caleb Bongival, Aiden Miller, and then obviously me, those and Landon Rose, all 5 of those guys play varsity this year, and we'll all be back next year. So I think it's a good test to them and to the team as far as just seeing how well we can play together and what we can do in those scenarios. Caleb Bongival, this is his first year of playing varsity. So, and I think he's done an excellent job stepping up. Against Borden, he had 17, I think, and West Washington maybe 18 or something like that. But I think he's done a really good job stepping up and taking the role as scoring the ball. So,
Does that make you proud to hear Brody's bragging?
Well,
Everybody's bragging on their own team.
Absolutely, and he's right on spot with it. Proven leadership takes time, and it takes games, and obviously Brody or KT being out, we had people in rows that they've never been in before, and so it was a defining few games for us here starting out, and people playing out of position basically. But in the long run, it's just going to help us. And then having him back helped us, and it gives us more depth, gives us another number, another body. And then when KT gets back, the same will happen. So, yeah, proven leadership we started out without, because KT's been a starter for 4 years, but the guys have stepped up, and in the end, it's really going to help us to have people doing things that they really haven't done, and so that's a plus. And just the guys that he's mentioned, yeah, I mean we're building our program to always have people coming back, because you're always going to have seniors, and so we're in a good position.
That sounds like it, and I think in building the program and maybe stepping in positions that you wouldn't had if you didn't almost have to have.
Yeah,
right.
The maturation's faster.
Yeah.
And so, guys have done a good job. They've said it's tough to be a 2 guard and then have to go play 1 or 3 and have to play 2, and right on through the scenario. And so, the bumps and bruises that we've taken, we've grown from, and we'll be better for it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Coach, thank you for coming in tonight, and I appreciate you. I know that that you had a lot going on tonight, and you took time for us, and that means the world to me and to our listeners. And everybody loves to hear from the coach. And here's I guess that it just high school basketball in Indiana is I think I've told you before. You made it when you're a high school basketball coach in Indiana. I hear that from all other states. How awesome it is, and your program is a great program, and I appreciate you coming in and talking with us. Brody, keep up the great work. Keep getting healthier and healthier on that ankle and everything. So what a wonderful young man. And anytime you can jump in and grab that microphone with Eli, you do it. Okay.
All right.
I know.
You.
Yeah. Cause I did listen to you and you did a great job.
I appreciate it.
So I'm very proud of your team. Good luck and can't wait. And it's going to be some fun games Saturday night, right?
Absolutely. I hope we have, like I said, good crowd, good following, get there early so we have the energy when we come out. But also, we want to thank you and broadcast for having us and giving us the opportunity to share with you and you share with us. It's something that's vital for the community as a whole, all 4 schools. And so we're appreciative of you and WSLM.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And these I know they talk about it, the Indiana High School Athletic Association, how valuable, and the life, and you and I've talked before, Coach, about the life lessons they're learning, and so we do want to highlight you and your players and let them know and how proud we are of you guys. So keep up
We
with it.
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. And we'll send it back to the studio right now. All right.